Hey guys, it's been a minute. It's Jenn with Lady Tarot 911. How are you? It's Jenn and Nahla. She's pouty. We just had an incident. My circle light was all set up and I don't know, it's rainy here. So she comes, I go upstairs and she has to be by my side wherever I go. So she races in the door and I think she slipped, but it ran into my whole setup and everything crashed to the ground. And now my circle light, she ripped I think she got tangled up in the cord or something and it ripped all the electrical from my circle light. So second circle light. The first one she chewed up when she was a baby. So I think she has an ish with my circle lights. I think she's pouty. That's okay. Mama, I love you. Hey guys, it has been a minute since I've posted. I have been a busy bee. I am excited though because I'm going to do some channeled readings for you from tomorrow, 15th to the 25th. So huge, big stuff happening. And I'm going to make this quick so that we can go through these cards, but this next 7 days, I don't know if I've ever seen so many transits before, but I'm going to read these to you. It'll just take a second, but you'll want to know about them. So starting on the 16th, Venus enters Taurus, and I'm not going to read like the whole thing. I'm going to give you a synopsis of like what's happening. Then on the 19th, Mercury enters Aries, okay? Sun enters Aries on the 20th. On the 21st, the new moon in Aries. And then on the 23rd, Pluto enters Aquarius. And then on the 25th, Mars enters Cancer. And then on the 28th, first quarter moon in Cancer. Can you believe all of that in like, probably about a week and a half or 2 weeks? All of those transits are happening. Basically, as with all those that are coming into play, like the 15th through the 25th, that's why I chose those dates, it's basically taking your ideas and your plans, right? And it is, whether this is relationships or work or projects around your home, just anything that you've got your mind set on, right? And taking those ideas, scooping them up, right? Moving forward, getting the energy, okay, that surrounds you to support that project, taking off with it, focusing on it, taking off with it, having the grounding to do so, being successful, having like this great feeling that it's all going to work out, just this very positive, energetic drive forward. And that could be in your love relationships, that could be in anything that you're doing project wise, but it's like an incredible time to just like step forward and get going. And whatever it is, new relationships, new projects, new ideas, new endeavors, new journeys, all of that. This is going to be ideal for all those dreams that you have like acquired this culmination of facts or data or information or materials or resources, or have contemplated and put it all together, and you're going for it. And the greatest thing is that with all these transits, the energy, the universe is supporting it. So that is fantastic, right? That's great news. So I've decided that I want to see what's happening with each of the signs. They will be time blocked when I post this so that you can go to your sign. If you don't want to listen to all of them, I usually listen to all, but maybe like 1 or 2 that I know I don't have anywhere in my chart, but sometimes they resonate. So it just depends on how the energy and the planets are working with each other. Anyways, so I'm going to start out with Aries, but I'm going to use this as the intro video. So actually I'm not going to do that because it's harder to load that way. I'm just going to go ahead and go right into Aries, and then I'll time block the rest of them. based off of this one video. And hopefully, I think maybe it worked before where I did half and half. So we'll try that. All right. So starting off, you have, and I'm going to show you these and then I'm going to clarify. I pre-shuffled these because it takes forever, but you have 4 words, okay, that came out when I was shuffling for Aries. Away, 8, and I didn't take that as 8, like I have eaten food. I took that as the number 8, actually. Obviously, it's not spelled like that, but that's what I got from that. So 8 is significant. Away, shut, and sick. So, I feel like you are away from something that shut you out. You feel shut out. You've closed a cycle. You've closed something. You've ended something. You will be ending something in this next, 10 days, right? The 15th through the 25th. You could have been sick, potentially hospitalized or injured. Your health, there's been a real problem with your health, that's come to a close though, or it's closed. Things are being resolved. Maybe you had to go away because of this illness. Maybe you or your person, this can be for you or, somebody that you're thinking about, could have potentially maybe been, gone into a special hospital, an institution, or somewhere to get some help. Maybe you had to go away because of an illness, far away from family or friends. Also with this 8, if I turn the letters around, if I reorganize them, I have T. So maybe you needed to go away to go get information in regards to therapy or some illness potentially. So you have the moon. This is out of my Dark Nights, my new Oracle decks. That's the last one. So the situation, we'll look up the moon in just a second. Okay, so when I talk about T, interview, this is talk, conversation, get on the same page. Okay. Self-love, maybe you needed to go away to get your head straight, get your priorities straight, figure out, do some deep inner work, child healing. Then you also have handcuffs, controlled, defenseless, target, handicapped, held back, prey, suppressed, need to break free, detained by external forces, applying force, incapacitated, submit, feelings, and powerless. This could be, there was some legal or law challenges that came into play, but what I'm channeling from this is more of a feeling trapped. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna show you that one in just a minute, because that's gonna be your advice. Okay. This could also be where you're at right now. You're feeling potentially trapped, needing to find that self-confidence and being able to talk to somebody, getting on the same page about something, getting things under control. Maybe it's just making you feel, maybe needing to get stable and you haven't felt right about where you're at or what you're doing or, you know, what's been happening around you. So the moon, okay, let me go back. So this is a 50 card, which is in numerology 5, and that is about challenges. So there were challenges, feeling like you were unlucky. The black cat represents luck, actually. And maybe there have been secrets or things hidden deep within that you've had to try and understand. Let me read the moon real quick. Oh, my book is over there. Hang on, hang tight. Give me just 1 minute. I'm going to clarify with the Lightseekers. Geez, I'm having a hard time with these cards. In just a second, and I'm going to actually get the moon. Okay, give me just 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is my house of the night. So 50 card, what does the moon say? So the moon is about this is a sign that you must trust your gut. Okay, so remember I was talking about not feeling well. You weren't feeling well. Your instincts and intuition will lead the way through the darkness. Okay, the moon is also a Cancer card, okay? Cancer is about intuition, or the moon, some people think of it as a Pisces card. And Pisces is the zodiac that represents intuition. Using your intuition to maybe guide you out of a situation or help you understand how to become stable in maybe a situation that has caused you some, you know, to maybe wear on your health. This could, you know, handcuffs being restricted, feeling like you need to break free, feeling like you need to let go and be released from something. Maybe there's some fears about getting out of something. Maybe there's something, maybe secrets that need to be, I guess, brought to the surface. Yeah, let's find out what the moon card is. What's the moon card about? I'm trying to see if maybe talking to somebody, it's making you very nervous. Either you or your person is very nervous, needing to just break free from that and be able to have a conversation with you. What is the moon? So yeah, having a passionate new beginning, moving forward. Again, the Chariot card is about Cancer. Or this could be just about moving forward, releasing yourself from something. As you can see, the horses are not tied up. So releasing yourself from something and being free from any type of bondage or like anything that ties you down. A new beginning of passion. You could have horses. You could be dealing with Sagittarius. That's a lot of times that's represented by, horses. Getting in your car, maybe you've been having car trouble because he's outside of the car. He's on top of the chariot. I don't know why, but and you've really been holding back from doing this. This has been something that has just really been. You have been stubborn. Your person has been very stubborn about taking this leap. But there's a new beginning, just like when I talked about the energy of the planets, there's a new beginning of this energy that you are, as you can see in the third eye right there, it's starting to, that's fire is Aries, Leo, Sag. It's about sparking or being the catalyst for moving forward, taking action, right? Aries, Leo, Sag is very driven, very forward-moving energy and passion. So I think that in this new energy that you're getting to that point where you know that you're needing to break free from whatever has been keeping you. This could be court situation. This you could have been in jail. Your person could have been in jail, being arrested. DUI. I'm getting. Potentially there was a car accident between these two, and somebody was taken into custody. Maybe it was, they're going really fast, so maybe it was speeding, or sick reminds me of, maybe drinking, not feeling well, or potentially a car accident happened and somebody was taken to the hospital. And that's what's sick, maybe taken away potentially. I'm hearing stretcher. I'm hearing surgery. Operating room. Broken bones. You can, and broken leg. Actually, could be broken leg or broken arm from this card. Maybe an accident having to do with a tree. Okay, something else about this card I want you to notice. So moving away from the car accident or vehicles altogether, you can see in this card here, it's a black and white horse. So we're talking about challenging thoughts or this frustration. Maybe this is somebody who got in their car because they were just in their mind, they couldn't process, they couldn't organize, they were going, it was just making them very mentally challenged, because you have black and white, which can very much be light energy, like angel energy, and dark energy, like devil energy. Okay, you could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. Because that's Temperance in the Devil card. You could be dealing with Scorpio if this ended up being something that was unfortunately like and I don't mean to trigger anybody, but I got to say what I hear is like a tragedy, and Scorpio is the death card. Death. It could be, though, it could also be the reason I'm hearing death card is because of transformation. So maybe this situation of these events that have been taking place, maybe either car accident, running from something, a situation with, maybe knowing about something that happened and having to be interviewed about it, and or maybe warrant out for somebody's arrest, or feeling helpless and defenseless, and just getting in your car and going, or any of this having to do with being taken away to either a facility, maybe a mental facility, or a hospital, feeling shut in by thoughts and repressed memories regarding, like, just not feeling worthy, and all of this just challenging, almost like, I feel like crashing into a tree would be like these energies of this light and this dark just crashing into each other, this opposition, and not being able to step back from it. And it's like one situation happening after another. It's like it was just constant, secrets, lies, situations that were just constantly being toxic and sabotaging because of, lack of self-love and being able to process all of this, not wanting a new beginning, just continuing in an old cycle, refusing to see things, refusing to understand or talk about things, and getting things handled, and keeping the secrets, not talking, and this is something that maybe has happened or will be happening over the next couple weeks. But as you can see, the handcuffs are broken open. So this is something that maybe was in the past, maybe that now in this new energy is going to be, you're going to be able to talk about it and be able to break free from this and bring, you're going to have better luck coming out of this situation, bringing the moon. We have that new moon coming up here in the next, week and a half, 2 weeks. So there will be healing through this, process over the next couple weeks. So I think that there have been, for Aries, I think that there have been a lot of situations, events, happenings, things that maybe you or your person have caused a lot of challenges with that 5 card. You have a 7, 4, 11. You have 2 4 cards, 44. So you could have been seeing 44. Yeah, this is Scorpio on the sign on the handcuffs. This could involve marijuana, drugs. As you can see underneath here, there's plant. Maybe this is something you didn't want to be involved in, or your person didn't want to be involved in. And look, the fields, maybe there was transporting illegal substances, or there was and racing from the law. Could be a foot that was injured. It looks like she's bruised on her foot. And look at her. She's all like scraped up. She's all in this card. So you or your person could have gone through something that was really harrowing. And I'm sorry. I don't mean to trigger anybody again. Like, I just have to go with what I'm told. So this could be something that was involved was, some type of illegal activity or drugs, or something that was happening, or happened, or you knew you got drug into something. No pun intended. That's not what I meant, but you know what I meant. And maybe that is over. Maybe it's something that just a bad situation, bad situations that were causing a lot of challenges. Yeah, because see, he's on this car. He got out of the car. He's trying to get out of the car. Maybe somebody was trying to get out of the car because it was going really fast. But they're unbridled. They're unharnessed. So maybe just getting away from a situation, getting out very quickly, running from, racing away from. Yeah. Okay. So I've given kind of an idea of maybe what has been happening in regards to, the past or what could be still playing out. This is your advice card. This is the message from Spirit on moving forward over this next 2 weeks. This could be playing out over the next 2 weeks as well. Or maybe court decisions will be coming from this situation, and needing to bring those, secrets or that information about to somebody. And this maybe happened while you were away, or you need to move away from this situation, move away from these people or maybe people who have gotten you involved in things that you didn't want to be involved in. Or, straight up, it could have been you that got other people involved, we all struggle with bad decisions and wrong roads, wrong paths, but it doesn't mean that we can't turn around and come back and make it right. And you're never stuck. You're never, you have to deal with the consequences of life, but it doesn't mean that you're stuck in a situation that you have to stay in. We all have choices to remove ourselves from that. That is what life is about, is to learn from whatever bad situations we've had and not keep those. If we keep that repressed, if we keep that, the guilt or the shame of things that we've done, even though that's why we were put on this earth, was, to heal those things that have maybe not been the best choices or decisions that we've made, and being able to remove that. If we keep that, it's just an imbalance, and that's not what the universe wants either, because the universe wants balance in all things. So it's important to know that you're not stuck, that you can, learning from something is the rights to being able to forgive yourself for it, because if you've learned from it, it means you won't repeat it. And if the consequences were, trying enough, most people wouldn't want to go through that again. And if you do end up going through that, or, this is multiple times that you've gone through this, or this is a cycle, because everything's in cycles, right? Then it just means that there's something else that you needed to learn from it. Until it is completely resolved, then it will completely, it will keep coming around. However, you notice that the handcuffs are a circle, the moon is a circle, and when you get circles, when you get symbology, look at the cups, this means that there's cycles that have been closed out. There's been lessons that have been learned, and things have been rebalanced. Things have been learned. Self-love, confidence maybe needed to be learned, and once you let it go, whatever this is, either self-destruction or self-sabotage, putting yourself in situations that are not good, forgiving others who were involved, or you forgiving yourself for making, situations where others were involved, being honest and being transparent. 24. What does this say? Let it go. Forgiveness. Oh, yeah. Healing resentments, shedding the role of the eternal martyr, letting go of victimhood, cutting the ties that bind you to a destructive story, releasing pain so you can move into the lesson it offers, relinquishing the need to be right. I just got these yesterday, so I didn't know what that said. So there you go. I mean, it validates what I'm saying. Now is the time for radical forgiveness. Say no to drama in all forms and forgive yourself and others for engaging in it. How perfect. I tell you guys all the time, this is why I love tarot. These cards were shuffled out. I did not pull them. In fact, I did not see them. I did not turn them around, except for the word cards, because they have the words on the other side. So I didn't know what this reading was about. But it all comes around full circle. There you go, full circle, right? And 4 and 2 is a 6 card. So that's about, we were talking about getting stable. So you had challenges getting stable with the 4 card, right? And you're trying to break free to get yourself stable. The moon, the 50 card, which is a 5 card, is about challenges. So in doing so, you've met up with some challenges, but you're moving forward, because here's the 6 card, right? 4 and 2 is 6. And letting it go and moving forward, moving on. You could be traveling, you could be journeying, you could be moving away, you could be getting away from this situation once you let some things go. And it's saying that it's imperative that you do let whatever is holding you back, holding you stuck, so that you can move forward, so that you can find new passionate beginnings, right? And be able to, move towards something that is a brighter situation. So the cards here are darker, right? And then I'm going to let you go, Aries. The cards here are, so secrets, right? Not communicating, trouble with self-love, all, and handcuffs. So they're all like kind of darker cards. And then as you can see, being able to move away from that and go into something that's brighter, these are the ones that were below, right? So understanding the acceptance of, whatever this is, knowing that there's a new passionate pathway for you if you can let all of this go and forgive yourself, forgive others, and then move forward and move on from it, learning your lesson, one that you're not doomed to repeat. And so I think in the next couple of weeks, you're going to start, this is either something that's been happening and coming to a close over this next couple of weeks, maybe in this energy, it being something that is positive moving forward. I think that potentially you're finding the answers to be able to move on and, create a different story for yourself. So anyways, Aries, I wish you the best over the next couple of weeks. You're strong enough to handle all of this because you're human, and you have the universe supporting you. So hopefully that helps you, and I hope that you guys have a good end of March, and we will see you on the next video. Thanks. Bye.